Alright guys, thanks for coming to my channel. Check this out. This is OldGuyHikes. I am not hiking today, I'm taking a break from the trail. I've got some friends and family coming over tonight and we're going to smoke them some ribs and we're having dinner. So I've got 4 slabs of pork spare ribs here. Just got to open those up and get them ready to go. I've got my all my rubs ingredients here to make the rub. I got my binder. I use hot sauce for binder. A lot of people will use mustard for their binder. I like to use the hot sauce. I've used an Old Bay today. I've used Frank's hot sauce before, etc. My rub is going to be brown sugar based. That's going to be probably half of the rub is going to be brown sugar. I don't measure things out. I just kind of throw things in that look good. Definitely a little black pepper. I always do a little black pepper. Chili and cumin. Probably equal amounts of chili and cumin, and then combined with the hot heat of the binder, I'm also going to use some cayenne, so that puts a little tingle in your mouth, along with a little bit of sweet. And we're going to start making our rub right now. I'm going to start with a third of a cup of brown sugar. Enough, and like I said, I don't measure anything. I just put what looks good. So some black pepper, some chili powder. That'll give a nice color. Chili powder and the cayenne give it a nice color. A little bit of cumin. That's a nice flavor, and good amount of cayenne. Not a ton of cayenne, but a good amount of cayenne because I want it to have a good tingle. Mixed up. I'm going to set that aside for now, and we're going to start opening our ribs and getting the ribs ready to take the rub. While I'm doing all this, the smoker is warming up using a pellet smoker. And it's warming up to 225 degrees. First thing I need to do to get well, really the only thing I need to do to get the ribs ready is to take off the silver skin. The silver skin, if you don't know, is just the back of the ribs. The easiest way to do it is just to kind of work a butter knife in underneath, right about in the middle, and then just stick your finger in there. Make sure you got it all the way across, and then just pull that silver skin off. Rub that on. Okay, now we got our rub. And like I said, you're going to be messy. Just go with it. I just took a good handful and put on top of each one. Notice I didn't use any salt. I never put salt on any of my rubs. I think it has a tendency to pull the moisture out of your meat. I think the salt does, and also I just don't like the taste of excess salt. So I'm just kind of rubbing it so it rubs in good. I'm gonna lay it meat side down. When everybody's eating this, you can make sure you tell them that you rub their meat down real well for them so that it's good and flavorful. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands. Good stuff. And we're going to move these down to the grill. Okay, got the grill ready to go. I'm using a Green Mountain Daniel Boone grill. It's a pellet grill. Pellets go in here. I use a mixture of hickory and apple. It's a blend I get from Menards. Looks like it's got hickory, apple, mesquite, cherry, maple, pecan, whiskey barrel, alder, charcoal, just a bunch of woods all mixed together. So you get a nice little bit of everything. So the grill's warmed up. We got it on 225 degrees, and we're going to start placing the ribs. Tongs. Make sure you grab right in the middle so it doesn't slip out on you. And we're going to place meat side down, or meat side up, sorry. There they are. Lid's going down. 3 hours. Smoke in there for 3 hours. After the first hour, at 1 hour, I will start spritzing. Get my spritzer here. I'm going to use, haven't decided today if I'm going to use Coke or beer. Sometimes I use applesauce or apple cider vinegar or apple juice. I've used chicken broth before. Everything 50-50. Mix it 50% water, 50% whatever you're mixing. It doesn't really matter, it's all going to cook off anyway. You just want to be careful what flavor you're adding. Today I think I might put a little Sam Adams beer mixed with some water in my spritz. After 1 hour, don't start spritzing for the first hour, because if you start spritzing too early, you're going to wash off your rub. But as soon as it starts to create a little bit of bark on the outside, and that binder and the rub has started to solidify onto the meat, then start spritzing about once every half hour to 45 minutes. So you're going to spritz it 3 to 4 times. At the end of 3 hours, we're going to take them off, wrap them in foil. I'm going to put some butter on them, spritz them again real good, and then they're going to go back on the grill at a little higher temperature for 2 hours. But we'll be back in a little while to show you that. All right, guys, 1 hour down. Let's see what they look like. It's kind of hard to see, but we are starting to get just a little bit of a crust on there. So, got my spritzing bottle here. Using, let's see what we got here. Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Hearty and smooth. Already got some water in there. And I'm going to fill it the rest of the way up with beer. Roughly. Take a drink. Pour one out for the homies. And let's get to spritzing. Two hours, let's check it out. It's looking good. Let's get some more spritz on there. All right, we are at 3 hours. So it is time to take these off. So I'm getting some heavy duty foil here. Cutting four big pieces of foil off. Okay, got the tongs. Make sure my foil's all laid out good and flat. We're going to take these one at a time. See how they're getting a little bit stiffer than they were, not quite as floppy. Lay it meat side down. Okay. Now, got a couple secret ingredients here. A little more brown sugar and butter. So I'm going to take a little bit of brown sugar and I'm just going to spread that in the, basically it's shaped like a cup, so it'll hold. So that's why I put the meat side down so that the cup side is up. So I've got about another 1/3 cup of brown sugar there, and I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of butter, just like that. We're gonna just make a little just grabbing one. Just grab one of the foils. Just kind of fold it over. It doesn't have to be super tight. Matter of fact, it's probably better if it's not. I didn't quite get the end, but that'll be all right, I think. This end is covered up. Extra foil, we'll put it on the end here so we don't have a... Okay, and then we put it on the grill with that butter sugar side up. Okay, I'm just gonna put this back on the grill. Raise our temperature to 250. Make sure you can see that. Yep. Wrap it in the foil. That'll help it cook this last 2 hours. We're going to 2 hours at 250 degrees. That's going to really help it to get cooked all the way through, but it's still going to be tender and moist. And I'll come show it to you in 2 hours. All right, we are just at 3 hours. We are the temperature on the meat thermometer is just getting right to about 200 degrees or slightly over. So I am going to pull these off and let them rest, and then we'll show you what they look like in a little bit.